Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Sage 2025 Showcase. Yes, there is a cutscene played with absolutely no music. There's a reason for that. I'll get into that in a little bit, but enjoy the intro cutscene as I tell you that we're going to play a game called Abstract Tales Techno-World, as it says on screen. There's a cool anime opening here. You can watch it while I say that this is a beat 'em up. It's a cute kind of furry beat 'em up. This is a demo for it. It looks pretty cool. I think it's also possible to play this in co-op. We're not going to play it in co-op, but all the same, you can if you want to. It looked pretty neat, and I don't know too much about it. Besides that, just a lot of cute characters. You see them there. I think they're all playable characters there, those five. But yeah, before we begin, and I will explain why everything's so quiet, but before we begin, if you like the video, do think about giving a like, maybe subscribing. I'm going to not actually pull that up because it's blocking the text. I want you guys to be able to read it at the bottom. Maybe subscribe if you feel like it. Maybe come over to Twitch if you'd like to hang out with us here live, whether you want to lurk or talk. Think about coming over and hanging out with us. We also have a pretty cool Discord server as well if you want to check that out. We also have a coffee link if you'd like to help us monetize what we do here, and I really do appreciate that if you might consider it. Sometimes it takes a bit of effort to set up these videos. And of course, we also have a merch store if you want to buy some cool merch over there. And all the links are in the description. You can check them out anytime, so feel free. But that being said, let me turn my avatar back on now that I can physically exist again. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, okay, there we go. Anyways, we have here with us today, we got Steven.
Hi.
Hello. We also have Chris Oz before he blue screen. He'll probably be back in a bit. Poor guy. But yeah, so you may notice that this game is quiet. It's not because I do actually have it muted, at least I did during the intro, but I'm going to unmute it now. So this game is a slight problem. And the reason I have it muted, well, I don't have it muted. I actually went into this game's files. It's a Game Maker game, and I have the tools to edit Game Maker games pretty easily. So when I went into the files, and I went to every music file, and I selected every music file within the program, and I made it so the music volume was 0. And then I saved it. So every song is technically trying to play, but everything's at 0 volume. And the reason I did that is because in the options menu here, you'll notice that there are no options for music and sound. You can't like lower the music and increase the sound or whatever, even individually or even together. There's no sound options. So that's why I had to edit things in the program itself. And you might be wondering, why did you do that though? Why did you turn off all the music? The reason that we turned off all the music is quite simple, unfortunately. I will show you if we go back here.
Lawyers.
I guess that's a short answer, yeah? If we go to extras and go to the music player, you can actually listen to all the music here. I'd like you all to notice, these are the names. That's the name of a band at the bottom there. And so is that and that. T-Square is also is a Japanese fusion band. This is a Japanese rock band. This is a Japanese fusion band. This is a Japanese singer. You see the problem, right? And there's some game music. So this developer basically just took a bunch of band music and used it for their game soundtrack. We're not messing with the copyright minefield that this game is, unfortunately, with its music. So instead, I'm going to let the game sound play, but I'm going to play my own music in the background of that. So that's the plan. So let me just I don't know, put on this for now. Sure. I don't know. I'm just going to play some random Sonic music proudly.
He's back.
He's back. Hello, Chris House. But yeah, I'm just going to say this as a note to the developer if they watch this video. Dude, I understand if you like all these Japanese bands, but it's not... I don't think it's cool of you to just take a bunch of bands' copyrighted music and put it in your game. Not only is it a trouble for streamers and content creators like us, but also I just don't think it's a great practice. It's okay, so I think it's okay to use some random video game music for your video game, but it's a little much to go and use a music owned by a label and stuff. That gets a little more dicey. But anyways, yeah, we're just gonna play music over it. But yeah, I actually hacked the game to turn off all the music volume to 0, so we could still have sound effects, but I could also put on my own music. So that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully this game is worth the effort. Speaking of which, let's look at its little information thing here. Abstract Tales Techno-World is a beat-em-up with cute cartoony characters some action. That's a weird way to end the sentence. Join Adrian, Elliot, Cindy, Kaden, and Clover, and help them to reach Techno-World and save their parents before it's too late. Techno-World. Didn't Alex Kidd go there? But Abstract tells Techno-Worlds to beat up... Yeah, that's what I said. Play with 5 different characters, use different special moves, go through 11 stages, and unleash your power. You can play alone or with a friend. Keep in mind the game is currently in a demo state. Everything has possible future changes, and new features will be added. Don't expect this to be a full game yet. Can you change the music to something that isn't a copyright minefield? That's my request for future versions. The plot. Let's keep running. If we stop, we won't get our families back. Oh no, gotta get your family back. It was just another day when the gang found Charem discs, which, when brought close to a person, fused with them, allowing them to unleash their Charem power. Charem B? Well, these discs are secret technology created by the Project Involving Foundation. Wait, that's the name of Project Involving Foundation. Do you see this on screen right here? That is the name of the foundation. The Project Involving Foundation. They're involved in a lot of projects, that foundation. What kind of project? They're involved in them, though. Who create technology that no one should know about? They create technology that no one should know about? Then what's the point of it? We made something. Cool. We'll put it in the vault and don't tell anybody you made it. This was a good use of taxpayer dollars. All right. When the PIF noticed the gang got this, they kidnapped their parents. Yeah, that sounds like a normal thought process. They got our technology, kidnapped their family. So now they must learn to use their new powers and travel to Techno-World to save them before it's too late. Go ahead, Steven.
This is definitely some black, black ops operation going on here. They're not supposed to know what's going on.
The story seems just a little bit derpy. I mean, this is clearly a high-effort game. Did you see that cutscene at the beginning? There's a few cutscenes, by the way, and those are actually MP4 files, so I will have to reboot the game whenever they're playing. There's like 5 of them, from what I can tell. But before I begin, I don't really want to play this on keyboard, so I'm going to actually do a quick join a key for this game. So it looks like for player 1, it's up and left, okay, up arrow and etc. Okay, that should be easy enough to change. There. And I do apologize if this is kind of a messy video. Under the circumstances, so it's quite possible that some of that music is not only Japanese bands and stuff and singers that are under labels, and that's a bit of a risk in itself for us to, play that music. But also, it's possible that some of that music may have been used in, like, animes or something, which is even worse. So, that is why I call it a minefield. It's quite likely to blow up in our face if we play any of that. So, developer, if you want people to play your game, like content creators, like, hey, listen, if you really want to keep that music, okay, but get a second set of music that is, like, copyright-free and have that be a streamer mode option that you can turn on. A lot of other games have done that. It's a nice, elegant solution if you want to keep both. But yeah, so let me just give me a second to go ahead. I-K and L. Okay, I-K and L. Arrow keys, I-K-L, enter. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about, like, how you have to position your hands on the keyboard for that. That is so weird. Okay, well... Oh, I just realized I should probably actually go to this file. There. Okay. But yeah, I'd love to know your guys' opinions over, like, what do you think of people just, like, using random bands' music in a game? Now, granted, I don't know if they're gonna sell this. This may just remain a free game, which, that makes it a bit better, I'd say, but also, I'm still not sure about that, What do you guys think? Is it okay if you're just making a free game to just use whatever, do you think? Or do you think there should still be some standards? Beer says, agree, the streamer mode is good. Yeah, just give me a second and just finish saying this up. K and L, jump and attack. Okay. K is jump. Alright, well that would be... Find and replace that. And I guess attack could be that. L. These are just such weird controls. K, L, and C. K, L, C, I, arrow keys. Okay. And the transform, but I don't know.
C?
That. Yeah, C to confirm, I guess. It's a weird choice. Or C for start button. Oh, enter for start button too. I guess it depends on what player you are, but... I understand player 2's controls being weird, but player 1 should be, like, not weird. I guess it's supposed to be sharing one keyboard though, so I guess they're trying to make it so both players can share a keyboard. I've seen a few games do that where they try to split the keyboard between two players, but I gotta say, who would actually want to play on the same keyboard as somebody else? That doesn't sound comfortable at all, right?
No, that doesn't make sense.
I mean, if you're really that down out for, I feel like just get a controller. Have one person on keyboard, one person controller. There you go. But yeah, anyways, I'm just rebuying the controls on Joy-to-Key since they don't give a rebind option. Yeah, that's 2 options this game needs. 1, it needs volume controls. 2, it needs volume controls where you control music and sound effects separately. And 3, it needs to be able to keybind. Especially if you're doing a 2-player game. Let them get a control scheme that's comfortable for them. Actually, wait, was there a keybind? I'm gonna double check that statement now. Let's see. Oh, I still don't know what the back button is. I'm guessing it's I, K, or L. It's L. Okay. So L attack button is cancel. Oh, it does say that actually. Let's see. Was there a rebinding? Player buttons. Oh, you can configure. Well, I'm just going to use Joy-to-Key though, because I don't think it's probably just keyboard stuff. All right. I think I have everything configured on the controller now. All right. Thank you for your patience. Let's see. Okay, so I don't know what the heck music I'm going to play. I'm just going to play whatever. Whatever I have. So this should be back. Okay, it is. It is? Yeah, it is. We're going to do differently normal, sure. And we're going to story mode. And I don't know if this will immediately start with a cutscene, so I'm ready with the mute button right here. Oh gosh, I gotta have so many different windows for different things. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and start and see where we end up. Tell 1, vegetative form. What?
Vegetative.
What a weird title for the first level. Alright.
He's a vegetable. That's what I think that means.
I guess so. There's 13 tails. Alright. Tell 1. Alright, I gotta get the thing. Okay, ready? Go. Story mode, yes. Character, non-existent. That sounds good to me.
No.
It's okay, no. Okay, feel the power of the nature. Okay. The nature? Oh, music used. Here's the thing, they give credits to the music, which I appreciate, but I still don't feel like that gives... Like, just because you credit what you stole doesn't mean you didn't steal it. Uh-oh, gotta stop the music.
Yeah.
Okay, there. Wait, is this gonna be music, or is this gonna be... Keep running! If we stop, we won't get our families back. It looks like I did actually mute the cutscene music, even though these are video files. I guess the video files don't have music. Thanks for the Hitmaster, obvious. That's actually very convenient. Mom! Dad! Stop thinking about that. Let's keep running. Guys, look at there! Look at there! Oh no.
I'm getting the impression that they're not great with English.
Oh damn, another one. Oh, there is music. You're turning prohibited. Moving forward, surrender. Here we go again. So yeah, the okay. Leave it to me. I don't. That's not. I think their music choices are good songs. It's just I'm going Karma. He said, or Charma. Oh, that's what Joy Charma looks like, I guess. Why are you doing those eyes? Like, aha! You're my type now. Oh no, back off! Oh gosh, a gun. Ellie has a gun. Oh yeah, well I have plasma. Confusing. That's cool. He still gets shot though. Oh. Oh god, Sentai. They're unstoppable. With their charms, no weapon could defeat them. Or harm them.
I'm very confused. What was even happening?
I feel like this is one of those games. Okay. I feel like this is one of those games. Ow, I don't think it's going to be okay. Maybe I did a bit. This is one of those games where the developer had like this really cool lore in their head and they want to get it out there, but maybe it's a little bit derpier when you actually convey it because of the way it's being conveyed.
Yeah.
Overexcitement is the vibe I already get for this game and this developer. Again, using all the anime music or using all that, copyrighted band music without like it feels overexcited. Like they thought it was going to be a great idea, but it's really not, kind of thing. Let's see how the game does, though. Let's see how the game itself does. Don't think it's going to be okay. Maybe I never did it a bit. We had no other choice. Your Charem, Heaven's Plasma. Heaven's Plasma primarily focuses on converting the user's energy into plasma. Alright. Didn't they just get these, like, magical discs that make them Super Saiyan recently? How do they know so much about it already?
Oh, no?
Considering he had a gun, it's only fair. Yeah, it's only fair to use the heavily powered plasma against somebody who has a pistol. Yeah, sure.
Hey, man, kinetic weapons aren't simple to fuck with.
I mean, true. Oh, how am I feeling? I'm doing okay now that I've got things set up, sorta. Besides, if we don't fight, we'll never see Mom and Dad again. Right. Wait, are you all, like, one family unit? Or is there, like, multiple families that were stolen and kidnapped?
I don't know.
I don't know, right. There's no time to waste. Let's keep moving. Those lunatics kidnapped our parents. Yeah, we've been hearing about that several times, yes. We have to keep running. We're just running through the forest. Where are we going? And what do we do with him? The one Elliot almost killed, leaving there, he asked for it. Elliot, don't just stand there. We have to leave as soon as possible. We have no idea what those bastards are doing to our parents. Presumably kidnapping them. I know, I still can't believe all this is happening. I understand how you feel, but we have no choice but to keep... Are we trying to have, like, a big, like, dramatic character moment before we know who any of these people are? Okay.
This is...
You're right.
confusing.
What are we waiting for? Every second counts. Don't worry about it. I'll leave everything in my paws. Okay, I guess we don't need to go as a group then. You'll just handle it. I'll personally make sure our parents are okay. Look how many times we're bringing up. By the way, our parents are in trouble.
By the way, our parents have been kidnapped.
By the way, just in case you forgot, other person who had their parents captured. Your parents were captured. Just let you know. I'm counting on you. We're counting on you. Huh. Okay, let's go. Are you gonna go? Because it seems like you just went. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna be a Puppo. Well, Kitty or Puppo or... Oh, they must be different people, different families, right? Because there's Kitties and Puppos. I don't know, maybe they don't.
I don't know what's going on.
We got Puppos and Kitties. I mean, let's be Elliot, I guess, for now. Was Elliot just being cranky badass? No, Elliot is sad that he over attacked that person, I guess. There we go. Raj Forest, head to the end of the forest. Okay, so I gotta put some music on. Now I'm gonna pick music really haphazardly, so we're going to a forest. Alright, let me put on... Okay, hold on, I told you... That's the game's music! What the heck? I told you to stop playing music, what? I literally muted all of your music, what are you doing? Hold on, let me check. Let me see what it's doing. Well, this is like stage 1, right? Volume 0. Volume 0. Wait. How did you play music? I muted all your music. I very specifically destroyed your music so you wouldn't play.
You just destroyed the music.
I mean, I tested it. The title screen was quiet. It worked there. Let me just see if I randomly missed one, I guess. Hold on. Jeez. Unless one of them isn't under the music title. Maybe there's like a secret one somewhere else. Yeah, they're all kind of muted. Huh. Huh. So weird. Wait, let me just play this one real fast. Hold on. No, that's not what we were listening. Let me find the song that played. It's one of these, right? No, it's not those. It's okay. I could play like a second. That's not an issue. It's none of those songs. There must be secret music here I didn't see. Wait. Not that. Nope. I bet one of these sound effects files is actually a song. That's probably what happened. They probably mislabeled something.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of these looks like a song? Well, I guess there's only one way I can check. Hit play on every single one.
Oh, by the way, they kidnapped our parents.
Yeah, just to let you know.
Just in case you forgot.
What even song was being... Hold on, let me listen for a half second again. So... Yeah, it started out with like a smooth bit. I know what it sounded like. No, it was not. It wasn't training. What the heck song was playing? Why did it play? No. Wait, was it that one? No, that's not that one. Doo doo. No. No, not that one. I'm assuming the Charem is like when you power up, which we were powered up, so it wouldn't be a Charem theme. Well, that's awkward. That's really awkward. This is the whole sound. Okay, you know what? Let's see. Well, that's so rude. That means it has to be one of the sound effects because this should be the full sound list right here. I apologize, YouTube. I know this isn't the most exciting, but I'm just doing my best here. I guess I could mute all sound for this level. That is an option. A little bit less exciting, but I could do that. I just play a song. I want to keep the sound effects intact. They're not going to cause me a problem. Let me just go through some of these sound effect files. They're in groups, so I can just check one in the group and check. Okay, I think some of these sound effects are straight up taken from Dragon Ball Z. just listening to these. There's really not that much sound here, though, so I'm a little confused about how I missed this song. Honestly, that's so weird. Try Rain? No, it's not Rain. Good thought, though. How is it doing this? The game has tricked me. Embedded audio. Oh, embedded audio. You have embedded audio. I see. So this is, so it looks like, this is great. So some of the audio is an MP3 file, and it's up there, and some of the audio is in WAV, and it's down here. Because, of course, they broke it up for some reason. I don't... Righto, okay, that's fine. That means that... Well, that just means that I will be muting the game and put it on a song. And just having no sound besides the song. I guess we'll just have to do that for this level, and I don't know, I'll occasionally check to see if it's better. I'll just turn off, just do a quick check by unmuting it. Let's put on... I don't know, this? Sure, why not? Actually, this is a really good remix of this song. We're screwed. We are going to cobble this together to the best of our ability. It's a squirrel. Got him. Tyron. So I'm cheating. So that's how I get strong. Oh my gosh, look at the move list on the side. I can barely read it. It's so squishy. So you can turn on the farm. Yeah, there's an energy bar for it. It empties when you're using it. Okay. Also, I started with 0 lives because the game hates me, I guess. Well, I mean, I do get that impression from everything I've been struggling with that it hates me, so sure. By the way, it's really hard to punch barrels, apparently. You gotta stand just the right spot. Are these platforms? Okay, so these platforms are like paper thin, and you... Yeah, barrels and platforms are like paper thin, so you gotta stand just the right y-axis to actually hit it. Looks like I have to try to proceed. Do I? I just kind of jumped over it, but alright. Oh, the kick is kind of strong. Oh, they're gone. Oh, knife. Elliot was very concerned about doing too much damage to that guy, so naturally he's going to pick up a knife and start stabbing people. Makes sense. Oh my goodness! So this is supposed to be a Charba wall. It forces me to transform? You can jump it. Alright. So I could turn into a superhero, or I could use the equally heroic ability of jumping. But yeah, like, look at this barrel. Look, let me show you how thin this barrel is. So you see what y-axis I'm on? And keep in mind, this is a beat-em-up. So beat-em-ups, you have to have the y-axis be generous enough to make it fair, you know? If you're just constantly whiffing objects and enemies because, oh, I'm sorry, there's a very pixel-perfect y-axis you need to be on, that's bad. So anyways, this is below the barrel. And this is above the barrel, so I have, like, this much room to attack it. Okay. It's not too bad, but it is smaller than it should be. But look at these platforms. Let me. You notice how big this platform is? Nope, sorry, I fell off. Like, look at how quickly I fall off of this when I just press down. Do you see that? You see how much, like, platform... Like, the top of it seems okay. But the bottom part, look at how quickly you fall off of these. Kind of risky. Well, that's not a nice welcome. Why is everybody in the forest, though? That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, oh no, my parents got captured by these people in this corporation, so naturally they should go into the middle of the forest to deal with this. Like, what? I mean, maybe if we were, like, maybe if they said, like, oh yeah, we're walking through the forest because it's a shortcut to place. But as far as I know, we just went into the forest. Our parents are kidnapped into the forest! I don't know.
Like they were gonna kidnap them too, but they ran off into the forest? I don't know.
I mean, that would kind of make sense if they were, like, escaping. Also, Are y'all coming to play? No, they're trying to shoot you. We've already learned this. Well, I mean, some of them are. These guys aren't. Also, I just realized that this is an extremely boring beat-em-up right now. Beat-em-ups, usually just punching repeatedly shouldn't work. You should have to use a bit of strategy, maybe some other moves. It seems like all the moves are locked behind Charem, though. Like, there are more moves, technically. But there's a problem here. There's only the attack button, the jump button, and the transform button. So, there's a few things you can do, like punch, combo. Well, I don't even know. Yeah, there's a combo. You could also probably, like, you run? I can't even double tap to run. Some beat-ups let you dash if you double tap. You can't do that here. Oops, well, bye, knife. But there's also a jump kick if you jump and kick. There's not really that many moves, though. And Charem has a few more moves, but it's still locked to the same control scheme, so there's only 2 real buttons you can do to do attacks, so it feels too simple. See, beat-em-ups, some people think that those games are dead simple anyways, but the good beat-em-ups require you to reposition and, like, try to get behind your opponent and stuff, and, like, maybe do a combo move to do a grab. Yeah, usually jump and attack will do, like, a special move. Oh, that kind of did, I guess. Sort of. No, it's just doing a jump attack. It does make the jump attack easier to do. But since the jump attack does so little damage, it's really only good for pushing. Actually, let's see something. Oh, okay. I wanted to see if we could fall in the pit. I did it! Sort of. What is this pose? He's like going, shush, shush, don't say anything. Is there music here? Okay, there is no music here, at least not at the moment. I got a rank of 8. Good. Is that supposed to be a B?
Game is very confusing, to say the least.
Yeah. Pat. I can't believe this is actually happening. I need to stop worrying. Just a day like any other. It was a day like any other when our lives changed completely. Hunted by a secret organization, trying to fight for our lives and the lives of those we love. A few hours earlier.
If you forgot they kidnapped your parents.
There's also a Psycho 6-2. My house! Elliot! Clover, what's up? You won't believe it. Me and Kaden found something epic. I'm so happy here wasting my time. Can my siblings go too? What is that? What? As you wish, but be quick. We don't have the whole day. Okay, give me a minute. Okay. What? Why am I a circle? What? What is this? What am I doing? Find your siblings. Yeah, I know. Is this? Am I doing Where's Waldo? How'd you get in my house? Clover secret. Okay. TV is off, and why would it be? Everything they show is boring as hell. That's kind of rude of you. My closet. I should change my clothes now. There's no time for that. Alternate costumes not an option in this game. It's Adrian's bed. I have nothing to do here. Okay. It's not like I'm kind of sleepy, but I'm not good. Wait. It's like I'm kind of sleepy, but not, quote, going, quote, to sleep yet. What is that? Why are we quoting? Why are there quotes? What is going on? What is the sentence?
Yeah, this person who made this game definitely doesn't speak great English.
The TV is off, and why wouldn't it be? Everything they show there is... He hates TV. Got it. I should be going through Cindy's closet. It's not right. You probably shouldn't. Hey, Cindy. Clover says we have to follow her. What? I knew you wouldn't complain. What are you talking about? I didn't say yes. You just said yes. That counts. Cindy's like, look, I'm a cream knockoff, and I don't appreciate being in this game. But you know, I'm not going to take a bath now. We have visitors in the house. What is this bath? This is. There's no tub. What? You just flood your entire bathroom when you want to take a bath?
I mean, I guess.
I guess that's one way. Just a meter. That's all.
Technically works.
Nothing to do here. What is this game mode, by the way? This, like, look around for your siblings. Like, why? Why am I doing this?
Yeah, this game is so confusing.
There's no neat food in the fridge. There's only messy food in the fridge. That's too bad. I'm not going to cook. I don't even know how to. Well, you should learn. Granted, I'm bad at it too. I can't use the oven. Really, I'm not allowed to. Nikki does that, not me, because I burned my hands one time. What's up, Bellhit? Nothing much. Clover wants us to follow her to know who knows where. Well, it's a lot better than staying around while Mom and Dad get back from shopping. Good. Okay, I did it, I guess. What is the point of this whole mode? Are you ready? What you're about to see is going to be super cool. I hope so, Clover. Don't worry, let's go. Gee, that was a long walk. This better be worth it. Yeah. Calm down, calm down. Kaden, show them. Okay, guys, look. Behind this tree, there's a strange thing. Look. A shiny box. What is... So you made everybody walk a really long distance to the beach to show them something you could have picked up and brought to them.
Yeah.
Just noting this. How many more times do you plan to search for things on the beach? Also, it looks like you found... Hey, guys, I found a car and cigarettes. You want to go be the cool kids and smoke behind the alley? It looks like a car and cigarettes. That's what it looks like. Who knows? Maybe you'll find something dangerous. Relax, we didn't find it on the beach. We found it there. Kane points to the distance of the beach. A ship can be seen floating in the distance. Okay, just an abandoned ship. Just an abandoned wooden pirate ship. Got it. Yeah, what is that ship doing there? It doesn't matter. You can't say it's not interesting. You guys swam out to a random abandoned ship and started looting it? I don't know if that's wise. Obviously it wasn't, but, like, also, who does that? Also, there must be something cool inside the box. Oh, yeah? Then I hope to see it. Kane opens the box and takes out some discs. Discs? Why would there be discs in here? I don't know, but they shine in a very strange way. Let's put them in a DVD player and see what happens. Good idea. Oh, come on, guys, give me that. Adrian takes one of the discs. It's just a shiny disc. I highly doubt there's anything interesting in here. It's a disc. You have no way of knowing. It's a data disc, probably. Like, how would you know what's on there? I also found a book. Let's see. Daikyu's diary. Who's that? Can I read it? Sure. Let's see. It says Charma's discs. What's a Charma? Whatever these are, it's related to this. There's a note here. It says, I can't let they keep having technology like them. I can't let they... Unfortunately, taking this won't be enough. They? Technology. I don't get it. Elliot is very good with computers. I don't get... Technology, I don't get it. Technology is amazing, though. It also says, if anyone's asking this, please destroy this ship. Get rid of the evidence, don't let Charma disc near your head. Get rid of the... You put the disc on your head? Listen, I know we Pokemon have disc TMs, but come on, this is stupid. It sounds like a crime I don't want to be a part of. Are you saying we should do the opposite of what the note says? I don't know. Whoever wrote that must have a reason. Yeah, think about the random note right... Oh! It's another cutscene! It's okay, I can't... Just... But Adrian, maybe the nonsense.
I'm so confused.
I always have the mute button right. Nothing is going to happen. They're just playing a joke. They're just playing a bad joke on us. Also, why would you put a disc on your head? Every side is obvious that... Oh, okay, because you have a... Because you have a DVD player slot in your forehead. Everybody knows this. You don't put random discs there. Careful. It just had a DVD player slot. I keep thinking there's Gene Charem. Yeah, it's kind of a weird name. So now he's like, okay. This game also talks way too much, by the way. Why is everybody like, yeah, let me put this disc in my head too? This is so dumb.
Don't think this is a great game.
This is a dumb story. They talk too much. This is dumb. The problem is I think they're taking the story too seriously. I kind of feel like I wrote this story and this is my epic. This is my magnum opus. I'm going to turn it into a novel someday. It's going to be a bestseller. It's like, that's kind of the vibe this gives me, I guess. I mean, points for confidence, but now he's entered the void. Oh, he found a TV. It looks like a microwave. Okay. I don't care, though. I don't care. Wait, okay, may cause internal bleeding, fainting, extreme pain, physical and mental problems. Yeah, that might happen by playing this game. But too long. Especially if you're trying to avoid copyright music as well. I'm still confused. So there's embedded audio as well as non-embedded audio. So any of the embedded audio, I can't just immediately disable. I technically can replace it, but it's a longer process. It's really not worth it for this.
I don't think it's worth doing that, considering...
Are you guys okay? Like, wow, who would have thought? You all ended up using this. Whatever that was. Yeah, why did they all arbitrarily use this too? Like, stop. So, I mean, obviously because they all need to be superheroes, but like, it was dumb. That was a very dumb setup. Everything about this is so... I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm just completely trashing this guy's original fiction, but I don't like it.
But it's pretty bad. Let's be real.
Ouch, my head. That was weird. You installed it? Of course not. I just put it in my head. That's not the same as installing it. Yeah, me too. Yeah. That's also too, like, wow, I feel dizzy. Yeah, me too. Yeah, good dialogue. I'm glad every character individually said, yeah, I also feel the same way that person did. That's really good dialogue. Good work. Good writing. Good, excellent. It's very amateur. It's very amateurish writing. I'm sorry, we are actually kind of good at writing a little bit. So, I'll say this is kind of crazy. It's like, it's just so much dialogue that doesn't add anything. Yes, no. Did you install it? Let's just pretend nothing happened. Go home. That would read the message. Calm down. Nothing's happened. Not yet. I feel like something really bad's going to happen. Also, like, characters arguing without anything advancing. You know, in media, in a story, if you're going to have some characters argue, then they should be advancing the plot as they do so. You know, maybe revealing some of their backstory or bringing up how something is a major issue and discussing how it is or something like that. But in here, we just have characters going like, yeah, I didn't do that. No, you did. Yeah, I didn't. No. Like, okay, thanks. It's not a good... Just having an argument for an argument's sake, just to show friction, that's annoying. That's not good storytelling. You gotta do more than that.
Maybe this is why he doesn't want streamers streaming his game.
Also, little thought, if you're gonna make a beat 'em up, here's just a little thing. If you're making a beat 'em up, and you're like, hey, I made a beat 'em up, you know who plays beat 'em ups? People who want to read lots of dialogue. No, that's not actually it.
Yeah, no, that's not,
Typically, beat 'em ups, most of the story happens when you punch things, not when you read a ton of text. So, it's just kind of a weird decision. I mean, I'm not saying beat 'em up can't have a story or some dialogue or stuff, but generally speaking, at the very least, like, I've seen some beat 'em ups where, like, there is some dialogue with characters and stuff, but it happens as you're fighting enemies. So it's just some text at the bottom of the screen or some voice work while you're fighting. And that's fine, because it's not interrupting the gameplay.
This is weird.
Oh no, we know what you did. You used our technology without permission. We don't like it at all. You hurt our feelings, signed Big Technology Corporation. We don't like it at all. You made us upset. You hurt our feelings. From now on, your lives will not be the same. Today, you will never see your parents again. And one day, you will die. Oh, no! Old age may eventually happen. That's probably true.
Yeah, everyone dies eventually.
One day.
I like how this threatening letter is... Also, today, you will never see your parents again. Tomorrow, you probably will, though, so don't worry too much. Like why specify today? I think what he meant to say was, from today on, you will never see your parents again. But they just say, today you'll never see your parents, which doesn't sound that bad. It's like, oh no, I won't see them for today, I guess. Oh well.
Yeah, they definitely don't have good English.
And one day you will die. It's just like an addition to, it's like,
One
and
day.
also this, with much love for seeing you die.
With much love?
much love for seeing you die. Okay, you want to know? This is. I'm sorry. I'm not normally this like brutal towards a game, but this is so cringe. I recently played a game that that was in development for a super long time. So long, in fact, that it was actually developed in Flash, and it just released on Steam recently. And I actually recommend people to check it out. It's called Fallout Equestria Remains, and it's basically this weird thing where it's basically an MLP fan game, My Little Pony, but also it's mixed with Fallout, and it's like post-apocalypse, and it's kind of edgy in some ways, but it's an extremely good game, actually. I put a lot of hours into it. It's completely free, so you go check it out if you're interested. And it's a weird concept, and it feels very Flash out era. It feels like a, one of those, let's make an edgy MLP that's Fallout themed. And it's kind of silly, but it's a really good game. And actually, the dialogue isn't too bad. There is a lot of it, but you don't have to read it. And I just found it to be actually a really fun game, gameplay wise and stuff. And I'm just saying this to explain that, I enjoyed the MLP Fallout crossover fanfic game. So when I say that this is cringe, I want you to understand I do like having fun, and I don't mind things being silly sometimes. Such as that game demonstrated, Fallout Equestria Remains. I like that game. So I'm not being too overly serious, like, these games have to be way more. These games can't have anything silly about them. That's dumb. No, it's just you gotta have something that's worth playing. That's the problem here.
Yeah.
What the heck? What is this? Mom, Dad, they haven't come back since some lunatics have them. Yeah, I guess that's since then, yeah. Adrian grabs his phone and starts calling Kate. And again, at this point, too, like, developer, why don't you just make a visual novel if all you want to do is tell a story? Like, why even make it a beat-em-up at this rate? Guys, answer now. Are your step-parents there? That's exactly what we were going to talk to you about. Looks like someone has them. Like, how's that such an assumption? Like, in 30 minutes, we'll be at the beach where it all happened. Okay.
I'm so confused.
Is there... Oh, they made the screen. Only they can see it. Oh, I thought we were done the cutscene. It's just so, it feels like a kid made it. It does feel. It feels. Okay, there's another cutscene. Let me guess. It's probably more. Random band music. We already saw a cutscene transformation of this character. All right, whatever. But yeah, it's it feels like a kid made this. I won't take offense to that statement, but oh wait, his name is Heaven's Plasma in this form. That's cute. Wow, what the heck is this? Anyways, I'm just letting that go while I talk about this. It feels like, again, it feels overexcitable. It feels like somebody had a lot of passion in making this, and I'm not trying to just slap them in the face for having passion. Passion is a great thing. However, there's also such a thing as being passionate about making something, but also not making it with any sort of, like, you need to rein in some control when you're making something. Have some, balance to what you're creating. And also, this really feels like they made it the way they wanted it, but they're also showing it on Sage and wanting other people to play it and have an itch.io page and stuff. So at that point, you need to dial back your vision and also consider your audience and what they would enjoy. So making a game just for yourself, developer, doesn't work so well when you're also wanting other people to play it. That doesn't work, You got to think, hey, is this actually an interesting story to tell people? It isn't? Okay, what do I need to change about it to make it interesting for other people? Because I think this is a big problem a lot of developers have, or a lot of storytellers have, not just game devs, but developers and like writers in general. Whatever story you've come up with in your head is going to be the coolest thing in the world to you, but you're going to have to convince other people that it's cool. Yeah, it's when you got the full story in your head and you know how all the lore is going to work out and stuff, like, oh man, that's really exciting. You're like, oh, this is going to be great. But nobody else is in your head. They don't have access to all that cool, exciting motivation and lore and stuff. So you have to convey that in your story to other people. And if you don't do it right, then they're going to be like, yeah, but this is dumb and I don't care about this story, you know? And that's just going to be how it is. Because, yeah, that story is cool to you, writer, but you still have to make it cool to other people, too. You gotta sell it on them. You gotta convince people that your story is worth reading, that your story is worth listening to.
I am very much lost.
Let's reconsider. How did this happen? Have you guys had enough recollection at this point? Wait, they're literally recapping everything. And somehow those behind this new families were kidnapped. How many times are you going to say that your family are kidnapped? How many times? It's like actually, you know what? It almost feels like it's talking down to the audience. It kind of feels like no, it feels like I don't think they're intentionally doing it, but it feels like the writer doesn't have faith in the audience to remember information, so they're just repeating it over and over again.
Yeah,
that flashback was and I don't think they're doing that intentionally. I think it's more just a case of being bad at storytelling and thus repeating information. Which, by the way, you never want to do in a story unless there's a really good reason for it, like repeating the information because suddenly there's some really important new information that fills in some like gaps or mysteries.
Yeah.
Well, I become a goldfish now. I'm just advancing the dialogue. I think I'm probably going to end this game soon, honestly, because this is kind of putting me in a bad mood. Admittedly, I'm sorry, everybody. I had to put actual hacking work in to turn it off the music. Did not manage to turn it all off, and that's because of copyright issues. And that was already a bad start. And then the game is now just never. Supposedly, this is a beat 'em up. I'm not seeing it myself. Calm down, Rude. My name is Dan. All right, Dan's here now.
Calm down, Rude.
Candy lunch? What? I didn't. What did you read something I missed? Fair.
I don't know what's going on.
The project involving Foundation handles a lot of things. Yeah, they're very involved in projects. And also they have renegades, which I don't know if that means that like those are like their enforcer group, or if like those are like literally people that are against the Foundation, like renegades from them. I don't even know. Cream's power is called Candy Lunch. Well, that doesn't sound very healthy at all. I mean, tasty, but not healthy. How did you find us? Well, you'll know soon enough if you survive. Vegetative form! That is literally how the dialogue just advanced.
That is wild.
He just was threateningly said, oh, you'll know why I knew you were here if you survive, and then followed it up with vegetative form. Oh no, carrots! Well, that's going to spoil our candy lunch. He transformed. No, he's like broccoli now. We have to stop him. I hate when he does listen. I don't know. What? I'm the host here, so I'm going to stand up to him. Does anyone have an objection? Listen, I don't object to anything that makes everybody shut up and actually get back to gameplay. Oh, you know what? Actually, wow. Like, that's really it, honestly. Elliott's like, no, I'll do it. Hey, Dad, I'll give you a vegetative lesson, a very natural form of lesson. Oh, bird! I don't know what's going on.
This is going to put me in a vegetative state at this rate.
What? Yeah, my thoughts exactly vegetative form. I like how everybody just loses their name when they're in their forms. What the heck is that phrase? Wait, Clover, are you serious? Wait, was that intentionally supposed to be a bad... Oh, developer, you can't do this. You can't have bad English that sounds really dumb, and then also intentionally have some bad English and call it out as dumb. You can't do that. You can't have dumb English accidentally, and then also have dumb English intentionally, and then go, ha, that's such a dumb statement, isn't it, that character said? Developer, half the dialogue is dumb. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Tucker, Fairy Trip is begging you to stop.
Dan dear. Oh my gosh. Hold on.
Actual gameplay?
Actual gameplay. Sorry, I caught me off guard. Let me just turn on a random boss song. Here, I got to the first boss. It's not too bad. Also, I have Christoph, are you okay? I just wanted to say I hope I didn't make you step away because of this being so bad. Let's put on this. Sure. Why not?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, for the first time, I can have sound effects and music. Oh wait, he had to keep talking for a bit before he started fighting. Because of course he did.
Is there like at any point are they gonna like, I don't know, stop dialoguing?
I think I gotta jump at the right time to dodge his attack. Oh, yep. Ow.
It's like that evil villain who goes on a monologue for half
Wait,
an hour.
how many health bars do you have? Look at the right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, and every time. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, are you short on money? No wonder your job is killing us. What does that mean? As everybody knows, hitmans are extremely broke all the time.
That's so. It's just. What is he? What,
By the way, I gotta jump these perfectly at the right time over and over again, and if I mess up like 3 more times, then I lose the fight. I want to point out, yeah. And he has like 7 health bars also. So, just think about that for a second. I guess I could like transform for a second. Now I can punch them better. Oh no, never mind. He just, when he loses his health bar, he just goes back up. All right. Okay, by the way, the characters are literally doing what I said earlier. I'm gonna beat you up. Oh, try it. You'll regret challenging me. They just never shut up, don't they? Like, at least the game's doing what I said, where it's like, hey, have dialogue while fighting is happening, but at this point, I'm sick of the characters even talking. So even though it's happening during gameplay, and thus it's a little bit better, it's kind of not enough. It's kind of not enough, you know? He got tired again. Enough. Okay. Wait, are you seriously gonna have... I think since he lost his first health bar, now his tired phase is slower. Or faster. So in other words, there's less time to attack him now. Again, if I mistime these jumps, then I just die. I don't quite know the timing, I'm just kind of guessing. Seems like I'm doing okay at guessing. Oh, by the way, I could transform, but that takes time too while he's weak, so I kind of don't want to. I'll be proud to finish you off! Is there any pride in this game? You must be proud to be losing against kids in a fight. I hate your sarcasm, bunny girl. Oh no, what are you doing now? I mean, that doesn't... Okay, well... Oh, I lost the life. Wait! I had 0 lives, and now I have 1.
I'm so confused.
So I guess I have more lives to work with, at least. Death count? I guess so. Is our chance again! Yeah, that's a sentence. I'm going to kill you! Oh, I thought we were just doing a tickle fight until now. Alright, good to know. Would you like to do something? Okay, cool, thanks! Oh my gosh, this game! You know, I think you all know at this point that compared to Charem, I'm pretty patient. I mean, literally before this, we were playing a Getting Over It Sonic clone.
Yeah.
And I was having a pretty good time! And I ended it pretty happily. I mean, I stopped because I was like, that's enough for now, but I was having a good time. And then we get to this game. And suddenly, my chill zone that I usually have with things, you're stronger than I thought, but not strong enough. Hey, here's a thought. How about you say dialogue that does something? How about you say dialogue that progresses your story? Or says something besides, you know, stand a chance. Okay, all you got, Mr. Dan Deere, is generic threats. That's all you got. You have nothing.
I need to point out how, like, that game that was made to piss you off was just... You're completely cool, and now you're, like, genuinely angry.
That's because the game that was made to piss me off was completely gameplay focused, so it was very engaging. And now we are in gameplay, but I still am not escaping from all this terrible dialogue. You can't stop me. You know, I can stop you, but you'll probably keep talking even after I knock you out, because this is... Of course we can! Oh, tell him.
It's like,
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. That's basically me right now. Shut up, 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 shut up.
It's like that scene from the Transformers 1. He would stop talking even when he's unconscious, especially when he's unconscious.
I don't think I've seen a game that I've wanted to see shut up as much as this game. And I don't... That's really something. Like, I can think of some games with, like, terrible voice acting that's, like, absolutely horrible, but that's funny. This is just... I don't know.
Suffering.
Oh, by the way, see that sliver of health I left him with on the health bar? He's gonna land, eventually again. I'm gonna punch him twice, and he's gonna immediately fly back up after their face. Because every time a health bar is emptied, he'll just fly up immediately. So that's wonderful. I'm glad that there's only a sliver of health that I can do damage in next turn.
Just whack.
I got a pretty good time in this, at least. I'm a little off, but I usually still get it. Ow! Not that time. Punch, punch. Yeah, there you go. Go fly away. There you go.
I'm back.
Hello, Christos. I hope I didn't, like, deter you and make you leave.
Hmm?
This game is... I don't get salty often, but this game... So I was hoping my salt didn't make you leave.
Nah,
the game,
fine.
while the entire time you were gone, the cutscene kept going on and on and on. They just never stopped talking about nothing. They kept just having, like, random back and forths that didn't mean anything, and now we're in a boss fight, and he won't shut up either. And it makes me sad. Oh, and also he also has 6 health bars, because of course you can.
If you just want to, like, quit, like, if you just want to, like, quit right now, no one's gonna let you.
Do you want more? Not really. Nope. I mean, you could do something at least. Like, look how long he makes me wait, by the way. Because there isn't enough waiting in this fight, right? For real, this is bad. Suki Zero, thank you. I think everyone could agree that I typically have a lot of patience. We were discussing a little bit, Croissants, before he showed up. I want to point out, again, just how patient I was with the only up game.
And this
so I could be very patient. I like to be a patient puppy, but it takes a lot to make me upset. Pan, that's it. I'm gonna kill you all right now, and that's what you've been trying to do. How about this? Die! Oh my god, we have to jump! We've always had to jump! That's what we've been doing the whole time! Wait. I don't have to even jump!
This game is fucked.
Genius.
I feel like this is gonna go on a compilation of just Charem.
I mean, feel free to take clips of me losing my mind. They'll be fun for the clip show at Christmas.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about the developer. They're definitely one of those... They do seem young. They seem like a young person with some decent game skills. Listen, they put together a game that functions, like, fairly well, I would say. I mean, when it's actually trying to play a game. But, they do feel like a little kid who just... They have this great story in their head, and they're like, oh, this is a great story. This is a wonderful story. I'm going to share it with everybody. But they just blurt it out nonstop, like a kid just run on sentencing about something they like, you know? Is now or never, huh? There you go.
Also, feel free to clip all the times and go, eee!
Yeah, I recommend clipping the heck out of this episode. The reason I'm going is because, oh wait, it was not a B. It wasn't. What does rank 10 mean? Okay, whatever. I don't know what it means. This is easy. My hits aren't doing much damage. Wait, you say he's still alive? Don't push yourself too hard. Shut up, Adrian. Don't talk nonsense. Silence. Do you see what I mean? Every bit of dialogue is just yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Good. I'm glad we had a conversation. They went nowhere. It's. He wants to blurt out. He wants to write so much dialogue, that says nothing. I'd say that like 80% of the dialogue doesn't do anything at all.
Tucker.
It's actually impressive. What?
Tucker,
what?
do you need a belly to relax in?
Why?
I can cook ramen, you'd still be fine. No, that boss took longer than it took to cook ramen, definitely. Science, I'll show you. Enough, I'll face you off. I hit you, Phil. Oh, hold on. Blah, 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 blah. I gotta get the thing in. All right, there. Wait a minute. You know what? How many cutscenes have we seen? How many times has it pulled up a cutscene now?
Yes.
Too many.
Because there's only so many, so we might almost be done, actually. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cutscenes. Game intro and 4 cutscenes during gameplay.
There's for how much like story there's like almost no gameplay.
Now I'm gonna face you off, and you'll sorry, you will.
Sorry.
What is even happening anymore?
Okay, I'll talk. But yeah, it honestly, it felt like I mean, I don't know if this was actually... Listen, developer, I'm not trying to insult you when it says it feels like a overexcitable child made this, but it does kind of feel that way. It's just, that's how it feels. I'm not saying that's what you are.
Yeah, no, it definitely does.
But the skill level of the actual game, and like putting these cutscenes together and stuff, like there's effort put here, there's effort in here, and there's really some skill here. I'm not discrediting that. But also, this whole game just reeks of no self-control. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make the characters talk endlessly, and everybody's gonna love the story. The story's great. And I'm just gonna make it go on forever.
Oh,
by the way, I'm gonna tell so much story to people who are expecting to play a beat 'em up. Nope, they're gonna sit there and they're gonna enjoy dialogue, and then maybe they'll have a little beat 'em up.
Don't forget, their parents got kidnapped.
Don't forget their parents. If they don't, if they say that again, if they bring that up again. I'm still having to mentally process everything that happened today. Do not go over it again. Anyways, let's get out of here. We have to go find Mom and Dad, just to remind you. I forgot. Let's go. How did you forget? How is it possible to forget that?
All right, we're done here. We're done here.
Even forget that?
We're done here.
Maybe he had a concussion. I understand that.
We're done here.
We're done. Wait. That's the end of the demo. That's the end of the demo. We did it. We beat the whole thing. We somehow did it.
We never have to play this ever again.
No. Oh my gosh, there was barely anything there. Oh, I like everybody's gang poses here. All right.
We need to find woman then. Oh yeah.
Also, you can do 2 players if you want to bring somebody else along for this. Just remember
I would not pay for this.
The reason this feels like a project that has no self-control. The dialogue goes on, and feels like it's a story that feels like it's in love with itself. It feels like the developer is like, this is a wonderful story. I'm going to just tell everybody it for 20 minutes because it's a great story. And it's like, you know what? Your story may be great to you, but you have to convince everyone else that your story is good. And I don't think he did. I don't think they did that at all here. I don't think they did that at all here.
You couldn't pay me to play this game, honestly.
And then also the lack of self-control. Also, using tons of bands' music. Again, that doesn't show much self-restraint. It doesn't show much forward thinking. Like, it seems like they have an original property here, though. One way or another, how you feel about it, it feels like something they could sell. Except for the fact that they're stealing a bunch of bands' music and using it in their game.
No, wait. He couldn't sell that story, though.
I mean, it's not. I think the story is trash, but he could sell it. Yeah. It's his own story. It's original. The characters are original. The game is original. Everything is original here, except for the music. He could get some royalty-free music to replace the music in this, and he could sell this game if he wanted to. I don't think it'd be worth buying for very much, in my opinion. But I'm still saying, like, it is something that he could represent that way because it is an original project. But
you can't pay me to play this game.
I think it's fairly obvious from the cutscenes and also the music choices is he wanted like that anime vibe. That's why he's using all the Japanese artist music. He wanted like his game to have an anime vibe. The cutscenes are a big deal. Like, you see how much work he put into the cutscenes. There actually is quite a bit of animation going on there and stuff. And there's all that music. If I was letting the copyrighted music play, oh, let me put on some indie music here. If I was letting the copyrighted music play, I'm sure like go with the cutscenes. Like get really exciting when somebody's doing the attack and stuff. So it's very clear the developer loves anime, action anime fights and stuff, and wanted to basically make a game that had that energy, which I don't think is even a bad thing. I think that's kind of cool.
I also don't think they even succeeded in making the anime energy, considering how little fighting there was and how much dialogue there was.
Agreed. Let me just put on this. There we go.
We have some criticisms, to say the least.
I'm trying to look at the positives, though. Like, I do see what the vision is here. I see what they're trying to go for. And I think it's really cool to be inspired by, all those cool anime fight scenes and want to make a game that has anime fight scene energy. And if you want to make a beat 'em up with anime fight scene energy, like, as a baseline idea, beat 'em up with anime fight scene energy, that's a good idea. That sounds like something you could do and make a good game out of. That's not what we have here, but it's a good concept, But this story that the developer just can't stop having the characters yapping on and about. It's really funny. It's really funny how little was said in that much dialogue too. It just felt so wasted.
By the way, they got their parents got kidnapped.
don't even remind me. Oh my goodness.
Apparently I do, for some reason.
Huh. I'm a little curious, actually, if I select like a character here. Wait. Just curious about something. Oh, okay. So if I just like, so there's more game here apparently. I just got to the final boss. So, yep. If you wanna, I was using the same circles. Oh, it does a little different though. So wait, hold on. So why did the game not unlock any further? In stage select mode, I can select more stages, but in story mode, it won't let me have any more stages. Oh, and so every boss fight is just they're gonna float in the air, you can't hit them, and then you gotta dodge shit? Oh, that seems like a lot of fun. I think that's great that every boss does that. No, seriously, like he's doing the same thing. And he's got even more health bars.
This is not a good stream for you, Tucker.
Oh my god. No, this has been a great stream, aside from this game. But wait, hold on. It's supposed to be just a demo, but I can reach the final boss? I'm confused. But yeah, stage select, let's try another random thing. I'm not actually gonna play anymore, because it ended after that first stage set. But like, let's go to boss 5. Is boss 5 there? I gotta defeat Kennedy, apparently. I mean, yeah, he's there. And the characters won't stop talking, as usual. I'm glad to see that's a constant through the game. Oh, this is an enemy rush fight, okay. Yeah, alright, well.
This has been an interesting day.
Yeah, I'm a little confused. It definitely labels itself as a demo on the Sage thing, but like... Well, just to point out again, story mode, I beat Tell 1. Tell 2 is locked. Tell 3, 4, 5, they're all locked. See that? So in story mode, nothing. But in stage select, yeah, just go wherever you want, I guess. Sure. Like, what if I go to, like... Are stage, like, are the cutscenes there, or is it just, like... Are they not done with the cutscenes? Is that why they're... Well, obviously they're not done with the cutscenes, so I ran out of video files for that. But it looks like the levels are complete, but not the cutscenes. And the story segments. Which makes sense as to why they would kill... Yeah, I mean, that probably will take them a bit, considering they want the characters to say... It feels like every character is trying to read an arbitrary word count on a school essay or something. Just thinking about it. Whoa, what the heck was that? Alright.
And they were trying to do a Portal reference, but oh my god.
Oh, is that what that was? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was like a orange gel, which makes you go fast,
Oh,
and the blue gel, which makes you jump.
Oh, right, Portal 2. Also, I just noticed what you said in the chat, Chrysos.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play Soul Stage. But yeah, it looks like all the levels are here. If you want to just play the levels, but actually, as I play that, the beat 'em up, even the beat 'em up nature of the game, it's really simplistic. There's a jump button, there's a punch button. Double tapping does not let you sprint. In a lot of beat 'em ups, double tapping will let you sprint, and then you get a whole new moveset based on how you jump and attack while sprinting. And usually there's a case where you can press attack and jump together to use a special move that maybe uses some of your health. That doesn't happen here. So the beat 'em up aspect of this game is so utterly simple. There's barely any buttons. There's barely any things. Like you can go into your superhero mode and get some new attacks there. And I think there's a few combos you can do there, but it's still just limited to the same button screen though. So there's not really much you can do about that. Now, let's see here. Because you said something very interesting. Can you give me the itch.io page? Actually, wait, is it? It might be here actually. Yeah, it's right here. Okay.
Okay.
So you said on the itch.io page.
There's a press kit download, yeah.
There's a what?
Okay, so there was one bit of the doubt I was considering. Okay, so you're using copyrighted music and stuff. Well, maybe you just didn't.
Maybe they didn't thought
so
about
I was just
it,
like,
yeah.
hey, okay, I was just like, okay, maybe the dev just didn't really consider people recording their game and stuff, and they were just like using the music they liked. They didn't really think. They didn't at all consider content creators, I think. Fair enough. Maybe not every developer needs to consider content creators if they're just making a game. No! Look! Content creator, want game images and stickers, PNG, and high quality, then you're on luck. You're on luck, apparently. Download the game press kit and use the images and whatever you want. Just say you drew them. LOL! Oh, don't say. Okay, got it. So wait a minute. So they did consider content creators, but also make the entire soundtrack copyrighted Japanese artists. I don't even understand this developer's thought process anymore. I'm just confused. I was just like, well, fair enough. They just probably didn't consider content creators, but now I that statement has to be rescinded. They did, as proven by this press kit. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
I heard the Tucker sass there for a second.
Demo 5, added all bosses. Oh, that's okay. Tell one for the story mode. So yeah, I guess you can play more if you want to. Want to kill your child? Revenue player game. Like, what do they think? What's the thought process there of? I hope people play my games for videos. Anyways, I'm gonna have all this copyrighted music in.
Yeah, what? I don't think.
I don't understand.
Don't. What the heck? Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, that's enough beating on a dead horse at this point. I don't know. I see some talent here. I see some talent here. It's just such a. This game is an anomaly. I don't understand why it exists the way it does at this point. Abstract tells Techno-World.
Are you okay?
Play it if you want to. I'm okay because I can say that I am done. So, thank you, everyone. Have a good night. This is enough of this game.
Oh my god.
All right. Any last thoughts you guys want to say? I'm going to stop my app.
E. Yep, that's all I got.
Hey, boy.
Hey, boy.
I'm gonna have to make sure you're good.
Shush, I want the video to end.
Okay, we got it can end. Your suffering can end.